Read the disclaimer. Hello everyone, and this video is the Beyblade X Transformers Beyblade crossover with Optimus Primal in Starscream. So this is kind of crazy because this is like the first of many big collaborations that Hasbro is doing. Now, I'm not a Transformers person, however, I did have my friend Keo give me some notes on this stuff, so I'm not gonna lie, Starscream kind of sounds like a loser. He's trying to take control of the Decepticons from Megatron. He kind of looks like a weakling, man. I think he turns into like a jet or whatever, right? Okay, then after Optimus Primal, what is he, descended from Optimus Prime? And he's an ape, and he had to transform to match life forms on Earth, otherwise he would have died. Now listen, I'll be honest, I don't know how close this is or whatever, so listen, if you're a Transformers fan, huh, you gotta give me all the lore on these two bays. All right, now the fun parts. Hopefully this works. 3, 2, 1, rip. Okay, go, rip. This box design, it's a cool idea, but then after, I don't know if it works all the time. I got this. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. I got this. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Yeah, I mean, let's open it, obviously. I do not care about this packaging at all. I'm just here to get my bays. Okay, so basically to quickly explain the Beyblade X system, your blade is the main thing that makes contact with your opponent. It has primarily metal contact. Your ratchet determines both how tall or short your Beyblade is and your burst resistance due to the amount of sides. And your bit also determines burst resistance because of the shaft. But not only that, it also determines your movement pattern, so what type of Beyblade you are. So let's talk about Starscream. Okay, so here's the thing with the blade. First of all, I like the molding and detail and everything. I think visually speaking, on both of them, they do look pretty neat. I do wish, however, that all these collaboration stuff, they actually did have new art, or at least art that matched the Beyblade X art style. It would have made them feel a little bit less soulless. However, this is an Arrow Wizard clone, or I should say technically Echo. Basically, they just reused the plastic and they retooled the metal. So, you know, whatever. I've already said that if they have at least better performance, I don't really care. However, they did one thing to f with it that I don't like. They made it way more hollowed than the actual Arrow Wizard, and they even gave it some weird imbalance, and that's two strikes, Hasbro, technically it's the Tomy designers, but 2 strikes, Hasbro. So I mean, I don't know, technically speaking, if this is anywhere close to Arrow Wizard, this should be maybe good for stamina and defense combinations, because its whole gimmick is outwards weight distribution. Will it have the same practical use? Who knows, who knows? I'm not a fan of how they kind of have handled these things, but it is what it is. So moving on, we got our ratchet, which is 380. So generally speaking, as you'll see a graphic before I get into this, 3 sides generally is a pretty good amount of sides. It's well rounded off for the contact points because obviously they have to explode when you hit it to make the ratchet turn. So 3 sides is pretty good in that regard. As far as the 80 height goes, 80 height is preferred on generally stamina or defense. So this kind of does make sense for the choices that they did in terms of the height and everything. The color choice also seems fine. You do get a bit which is Needle. Now the combo being tall with Needle is kind of odd just because of the fact that I don't think it's gonna work on it, but Needle is good for taking big hits. Doesn't really have too much stamina, but I don't know. Anyways, let's talk about the real highlight, which is Optimus Primal. Okay, now here's the thing we gotta talk about. Why do they do imbalance in general? Now here's the thing. Imbalance starts from the Beyblade that is known as Helm Knight. Now the reason why they did it on Helm Knight in this design is because of the fact it's a round defense type, and not to have it where it has as good of stamina as a stamina type Beyblade, they put the imbalance in the design. Okay, so that can kind of make some sense. However, on the literal stamina type of Starscream, why? But even worse, on Optimus Primal, before we get any deep into it, they put a imbalance inside of it for no reason on an attack type. Why sabotage it? Because attack types are already aggressive. If you give it the imbalance, yes, in theory you could balance tune to maybe avoid it, but balance tuning, by the way, is just if for an example. See what I'm holding right now? See how this is? Okay, I disassemble it and I try to change the orientation of where it's placed by flipping it the other way. Could that maybe work? Maybe, but these are things I don't like. Now, however, Optimus Primal is a retooling of Keel Shark. Now, here's the thing. It's already basically using a bay that's already really, really strong. So what you're gonna be looking forward to with Optimus Primal is generally upper attack because of the fact it is sloped in its design, and also smash attack, the force that pushes forward. You should be getting an extreme finish or an over finish when using this, so that's like your one big positive there. I do want to say, however, one more thing I don't like that they did this. When they retooled it, the contact points on Shark kind of hang all the way up and it's a little bit sharp. That is the target of the ratchets to make it burst. Okay, now here's the thing. They made it a lot more blunted and a lot more stubbier. That basically means you're gonna be struggling a little bit more for a little bit of those really crazy big and explosive hits that Shark kind of does because of those points. In a way, Optimus Primal is basically if you got already a super worn Shark. If the weight on this is good, whatever, we'll see. So 360 is a good low height ratchet. Colors in it look actually pretty sick, and flat is a good basic attack bit, just does the job well for any attack use. It's solid. I have the scale here. So first of all, we have my lovely Keel Shark here, which is about 34.24, and I do have 2 of each, so let's see. 35.25 grams. Okay, now we're talking, What about this one? Okay, so this one's a lot heavier. That's pretty cool. So one positive is the weight. It does seem, generally speaking, Primal seems to be heavier than the average Keel Shark, so that's pretty cool. I will take that. This one is a little bit more raised, but Arrow Wizard here, this one's generally a heavy one, 32.10, but these ones, I don't know, these ones when I saw the weight, I'm like, this deserves to be in a dumpster fire. 29.69, and I don't know, nice. And 4.5. Dog shit weight. This is like an embarrassment for an Echo. A embarrassment. I've never seen it that low of weight. Anyways, for these other parts, 360, 6.26, and then after 6.29. Flat, you get about more or less 2.2. 380, you get about like 6.79, 0.81, 2 grams, and after 2 grams on the needle. So total weight for this on Primal is about 43.76 and 30. This is honestly an embarrassing one. So let's just take a look at Starscream now. Look at this. Look at the lad. So your more hollowed out version of Arrow Wizard. Shit weight. What use do you have? I mean, technically speaking, the combo should maybe work, but then after I'm like, well, it's light, so why would you even use it to begin with? I don't know. To any of the Starscream fans, I'm sorry to say this, but this is clapped. This is so, like, look, I have my Arrow Wizard right here. This is just to show for the example, but when you look really, really close, like, yeah, this detailing is cool, whatever, but you can kind of even see, like, the chunk they probably kind of molded out of it. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. This is an L. This is an L of a crossover. This is such an embarrassing weight. Now when we take a look at Primal, look at this. Primal, this looks really, really cool. So a little bit of retooling, whatever, that they kind of did, which is interesting, but I'm very happy to see this is at least, I mean, even though obviously slight imbalance, like, whatever. The weight slung on it is pretty good. This contact being nerfed though, I don't really like, but again, it is what it is. You win some and you lose some, I guess, on some of these, but pretty cool. This is like super. I don't even care about the lore on that. I just care that's basically just a heavier Shark with just shittier contact points. So I'm excited to use this. Just to quickly mention, with Beyblade X, you have bits with low resistance and high resistance. This is high resistance because of the thick part in the shaft. This is low resistance because it doesn't have that part there. So it obviously bursts in Beyblade X. You actually have to turn the ratchet in order for it to actually burst. So if I have a bit with high resistance, for an example, that's going to be a really tough job because of the fact that that resistor that's there is going to make it a very, very hard job to do. Now, if I have a bit with low resistance, it's going to be a lot easier to do because there's nothing there to actually stop. That doesn't mean it's the end-all be-all, just things to consider. Alrighty, so we're going to get started, but first we have to do our test launch. So I'm going to be using the launcher that they kind of gave you for this multi-pack. It's not a good launcher, but 310 live rip. So the reason why it's not good is just because of the fact, now obviously they have to include it just because otherwise the cost would be like really, really high, but this is an entry launcher. But first of all, how this spins, pretty cool. But this is basically an entry launcher. You want to use a winder launcher because the winder obviously has the longer cord. It's better to hold, better to grip. This is not good. I understand why. I'm just saying it's not good. You either use a winder or a string launcher, please. Don't use these launchers. I don't really like they included them. Whatever. 310 live rip. This is Primal. I don't know if I'm going to go out or not. I guess technically they probably just wanted to make these two starters, one, to maximize profit, and two, also probably because of the fact that, I don't know, maybe because they want if you're not a Beyblade fan, just to have it there like that. I don't know, but odd choice. I think it's just to maximize profit. Anyways, I'm joined here by my mother. So we got Starscream and Optimus. Okay, you're picking the strong one. Okay, well, 3, 2, on the brick. Already instantaneously right away lost by a burst instant. 3, 2, on the brick. 3, 2, on the brick. All that for nothing. And you didn't even launch that hard either. That was the funny part. 3, 2, on the brick. Yeah, you can't throw. Listen. This may be light, but this is my only. You gotta take it serious, otherwise, yeah. 3, 2, on the grip. Okay.
I took it serious.
Don't take it too serious. Not too serious. Not too. If you take it too serious, then after I can't win anything. 3, 2, on the grip. Amazing. Next up, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give it its opponent, Steel Samurai. Now you get to choose. 3, 2, on the grip.
Oh my god. Are you gonna get me?
Now listen, I'm not gonna pick really any combos in this for this. I'm just picking casual stuff. So listen. No. We gotta go a little bit light. We gotta make it seem like Starscream as any sort of hope for anything.
Whatever.
3, 2, 1, grip.
Oh my god, I'm going down a little bit. I hope I'm not.
No, you are.
Ooh, I don't know. So
I told you you're gonna go down. I just wanted to make sure you got a little bit of hope with that one because that one's garbage. 3, 2, 1, grip. Okay. Okay, well next up we have Arrow Wizard 380 Needle against Starscream. Okay, well let's see. Listen, I'm gonna win easily. Easily. 3, 2, 1, grip. Who is gonna win?
me.
Who has the more stamina? Is it Arrow or Stars? Wow. Oh my god. And a KO. And a KO. 3, 2, 1, grip. 3, 2, 1, grip. Now this is where it's gonna really matter for it. Oh my god.
Awesome.
Oh god.
Yeah. Going down where you belong. Hey.
We're doing the whip. This is the fun part. Yeah, see what I mean? Anytime it's like that, it's just gonna be you. 2, 2, grip. Amazing. Alrighty, we move on to the other one. Mega Starscream's trash. Drawn dagger. Okay, Optimus Primal for me. Let's get it. 3, 2, grip.
I'm sick and tired of waiting.
Oh my god. 3, 2, grip.
Leave it. Look at that. Oh! Keep losing.
3, 2, grip. 3, 2, grip. We'll go bar for bar. So this is on flat against flat. So let's try to see. 3, 2, grip.
Wow!
3, 2, grip. Hey! 3, 2, grip. No! 3, 2, grip. No, I win.
No, you don't. You
have an imbalance. I win. 3, 2, 1, go! Good job, proud of you. Okay, so between Starscream and Optimus Primal, which one do you like more?
Oh my god, they're both beautiful, but these.
Really?
Yeah.
Alrighty, final thoughts. What do I think of this 2-pack? Now listen, Optimus Primal seems more or less similar to Kill Shark in performance. It's probably going to be slightly worse because of the imbalance, but because of the weight and whatever, I don't know if it's like a thing where it's like it cancels each other out, but at bare minimum, it's probably one of the best echoes. Starscream is fucking disappointment. It hollowed out, terrible weight. I don't like it. I mean, overall, for the parts you get in this is, if you're getting into Beyblade X, these are okay parts, whatever, for what they kind of offer. I do want to mention, however, I do have my competitive testing channel for more in-depth kind of testing, which I'll eventually do with these Transformer Beyblades, and as well the Beyblade X database. If you are, let's say, a Transformers fan or not into Beyblade X, you can check that out because I'm trying to update it as soon as possible. But aside from that, I do want to mention, mollabase.com. It's an optional way to support the channel. I appreciate any support regardless. If you want the Japanese Beyblade products, that is your place to go. However, listen, if you're a Hasbro player, listen, if you search zankye Amazon affiliate, or if you see our Amazon affiliate link, I get a little bit of commission if you use those links. So use those links, and I get paid a little bit by Amazon. So I mean, overall, I would say Primal's pretty sick. I like Primal. I hate Oh, that's the other one. I hate Starscream. Trash. So even lost to the original one. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, if you are new here, hey, subscribe and comment your thoughts, please. And let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? Do you like Optimus Primal? Do you like Starscream? What Transformers lore did I miss out on that I did not mention in this video? Let me know. Anyways, I want to say thank you all for watching. That'll be it for now. Take care and bye.